Welcome back to How to Book It from Your Basement. Our next topic, to help make sure that audition tape stands out and gets you on a series or feature film, deals with more sophisticated eye lines than we spoke about before. Crossing camera, where to position the reader's height, etc. Let's start with the basic reader eye line. Make sure your eyes are literally looking right next to the camera, meaning that your reader is almost behind the camera. The camera will feel like it's almost in between you and the reader at times. It should not be directly between you two, but it will creep in a little. Just learn to let it be there without acknowledging it, unless the scene calls for moments where you're speaking to camera. I notice when I'm coaching and close to the camera, actors tend to try to lean around the camera to talk. So, what did she say?
She said yes.
Well, when are you going to go out?
Well, I think we're going to go out next Tuesday.
Oh my God, where are you going to take her?
Tacos.
Tacos?
No?
As you can see, he doesn't need to. If he stands comfortably, it looks great. What did she say?
She said yes.
Oh, when are you going to go out?
Next Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, where are you going to take her?
Tacos.
Tacos?
No?
Let's watch Sean talk to two different readers. The first is a couple feet away from camera. Notice he feels like he's looking away a little. Now, let's reposition the reader and see how that looks. Sean is more open to us and still looks clearly like he's speaking with someone other than the camera. Height of the reader. Our next topic is the height of the reader. If the reader is sitting and the actor is standing, we get this. If the reader is standing and the actor is sitting, we get this. We can still see Sean's eyes, but we lose a little bit of him. So what do you do if you want to have your actor talking to someone else who is seated in a scene? Well, we like to use a stool. It's a little higher and it brings the eye line up enough to see Sean's eyes, but it also still gives the impression or illusion that he's talking to someone seated. The same goes for the opposite. Here is Sean talking to someone sitting on a stool. Notice it again gives the impression that the other person in the scene or the reader is standing, but we still see Sean's eyes well. The same goes for eye lines looking at the sky or up at something. Normally, you just want those to be a foot or something above or below the camera. This is Sean really looking at the sky.
Boy, the sky's really gorgeous today.
That's interesting. All I can see is your neck. This is Sean looking a foot above camera.
Wow, the stars are really gorgeous tonight.
Reads way better, as you can see. This is Sean looking at a grave in the ground.
I'm really going to miss her.
Your bald spot is really growing.
Wow.
This is Sean looking just a foot below camera.
I'm really going to miss her.
Yeah, me too. The other nice thing is that even though those eye lines aren't truthfully accurate, they still tend to feel good to the actors when they're auditioning. Crossing camera. This is always a great tactic to create visual movement and truthful behavior and shifts in a scene. A great example of this is if Sean is flirting with a girl he likes and his girlfriend walks in. If she comes to the same side of camera that he's speaking to, we get this.
Going to your place?
Honey! Hey! This is my friend.
Friend? But if he crosses camera with his eye line, we get this.
Go back to your place? Oh, that sounds amazing.
Honey!
Honey?
No.
No?
Yes. Ladies, I have to go.
Crossing camera just magnifies the event without forcing any overacting from the actor. It also just clarifies that another person came in the room without the audience actually seeing them on camera. Here are examples of different entrances from people off camera that Sean responds to.
Stay. No. Hey, you stay. Both of you stay down. Oh yeah, that promotion is in the bag.
Tyler, what are you doing behind my desk?
Oh, Mr. Peabody, this isn't what it looks like.
The other benefit to crossing camera versus using the same side is it gives us more angles of Sean and he doesn't ever look away from camera. This just also communicates a more well-rounded performance. An exception to this is if you have several other people in a scene and you must have more than two eye lines. Then just distribute it the best you can. 2 on each side. If you do 2 on each side, keep them very close together so the actor stays looking close to camera. You can also just shift back and forth some and we'll know you're talking to different people. Now, the person off camera can help facilitate this for the actor. Have your reader put a hand up for different character faces, then the actor can actually look at something real, so they don't look like they're staring off blankly. If Sean has real focal points, it reads better. The reader can simply hold the script in one hand and raise the other hand for the other characters, like so. Also, use real points in your studio or basement for all eye lines to focus on something real. Could be a painting on the wall, or a nail, or a piece of tape, or anything. Just give the actor something real to look at. Okay, that's Eyelines. Reach out with questions or things you might like us to cover, or shoot us a note to let us know how we can help you book it from your basement.